So, hi and welcome. I'm back. It's been a while since my last design stream, hasn't it? Or, to be honest, general uploads to this channel. Sorry, I've been busy, you know. I'm going to move next month, actually, to another city. So that kept me busy. Also, I uploaded a big update last week. Had to was it? But yeah, I had to update the entire item upgrade system to automate it, and so on. And just a lot of stuff going on in my private life. But some people motivated me to come back, so here I am. And I just got a Discord message. Maybe I should make it quiet, or still I can mute server for 3 hours. That should be enough, right? Alright. But yeah, today we will go back to a classic. Designing creatures live on stream. Now that I updated the creature search engine, I can I can start designing new creatures. You know, since I had to implement the new item upgrade system into it, and therefore completely change how items are saved. It's far more compressed now. All that information of bonuses is just limited to a simple string, far more efficient, and later you will also see that now you can generate items far quicker than before. I've already did a few, the name is not complete. It should be Brawler Goon. You know, the typical hired criminal, just, what are you doing? And with fist weapon, fighting dirty, pummeling you. And then a large acidic slime. An elite slime, which tries to swallow you whole and just generally dissolves you. Slow but nasty if it catches you. And Robot Trooper. Classic sci-fi Robot Trooper with a laser rifle. You know, precise, durable, but slow. But I have a lot of creatures which have been, you know, just chilling, getting ready to get designed. So, you know, mate. I guess this is technically the design process, right? When you decide what kind of features you want to add. So, I think for the next one I'll be doing the mob boss. What kind of idea is behind the mob boss? You know, the classic mafia boss, criminal type character who main strength is not that he himself is a capable fighter, but more about getting his goons in line, putting fear into them so that they do his will, perform optimally. So yeah, let's start with the mob boss. We are getting the creature builder. Let's move this to the side so that we can see it. I hope it's not too small for you people. If so, please say something in the chat. Again, if you just want to make comments, chill out, ask questions, feel free to post whatever. This is supposed to be an interactive stream after all. Otherwise, why would I be streaming? I'm happy about anybody who interacts with me on stream. So, new creature. Show developer tools. And let's go mob boss. So first of all, he's going to be an elite enemy. He's going to be a fighter, humanoid, medium size. And yes, I wanted him to wield a pistol and dagger, right? So probably going to go with intelligent, since, you know, he's pulling all the strings. And dexterity has a secondary stat, and going with intelligence. Then let's set the priorities. Primary stat intelligence, secondary stat instinct, and I also want him to have Sorry, not instinct dexterity. I also want him to have good instincts and charisma, but weaker constitution, strength, and so on. You know, the classic mob boss is just faking all that determination, right? You often see them when you insult them and they just flip out. Somebody who's confident in themselves and has a high will usually doesn't flip out just by a mere implied insult. So that's why I'm keeping the will low. Let's see, presence, yes. Presence is going to go maximum. He's going to show a lot of authority, right? But what else? Street smarts, of course. Also maxing that one out. I mean, it's a mob boss. Of course, he has a lot of street smarts. Vehicle handling. Let's see. Let me get a bit of a drink. I mean, it's just water. Not getting drunk on stream. I'm not that kind of streamer. Let's see, what else? Deception makes sense. Grace. Improvisation, intuition. Yeah, I think he should have a decent intuition. And mob bosses usually start as slow time criminals. So let's give him a bit of lock picking and quick fingers skills from back then when they were a common thief. Should I give them more? I mean, they will have a high intelligence. And elite gives you more stat points. Let's see what else might make sense. Stealth, force, psychology. Menace doesn't make sense because they're not physically imposing. It's their authority that's actually scary. Maybe a bit of improvisation. Let's auto apply and see how it goes. So we have lockpicking. So pretty much almost maxing out everything. So I think I'm going to add analysis. Let's reduce improvisation, lockpicking, and quick fingers so that it spreads more evenly. There we go. Yes. So we have to add the weapons. Let's go with simple, medieval, and military. Armor, light, medium, and heavy. And languages, 2 of your choice. Since we don't know what kind of setting you're using this mob boss in, right? No vulnerabilities and weaknesses because he's a humanoid and standard humanoids don't get those. So let's see what we've got planned. Precise attack. That's a mob boss, yeah. Precise attack. Or a precision attack, yeah. I don't always write them down correctly in the notes. Then lesser talents, let's go with what's it it's called? Let's just reload. Quick draw, that was the name. I know it was something with quick, but I forgot. And presence adept. Because he is going to motivate his goons to give it their all. If they don't want to end up with fishes. I know, bad joke. Yeah. Presence adept. There we go. We've got the abilities. Inventory we'll do later. I think we've got everything. Yes, looking good. All right. So let's level up. Save. And we shall give him the first leader trait. Even if he leads with fear, he's still a leader. And with his great intelligence... Ooh, they got all maxed out. Nice. Well, but we pretty much can use all of them effectively, at least at the start. And yes, no ability, so let's level up. And go with Ally Tanya. What are you doing? You know, shoot the guy. You know. Alright, leveling up. Tier 2, time for Path of Attack. As always, when designing a creature that you plan on giving Path of Attack, it makes sense to give it at Tier 2. Since that's when they really start to get bonuses from it. Let's go with... I mean, he's only going to be attacking with a pistol. So let's go with 2 attacks. And stick with 2 attacks for the rest of the build. Just slowly building up the strength. 100% damage and 50% damage. Still nobody in the chat? It's fine. Some people promise to join. Maybe I'll have to wait. Yes, Path of Attack, and we're getting one-handed precision. Path of Attack gives us 1 lesser talent. One-handed. There we go. And yes, we don't get any ability. So level up, and we're getting Projectile Barrage. Let's just, you know, the type of say hello to my little friend. And we're getting hard hitting. You know, increased damage. Even though he is, like, his main strength isn't his fighting capabilities, he's still has seen it all, right? Working his way up. That's why we are also going to make him effective with weapons. Greater talent. Hard hitting. +2 damage to weapons. So we got everything. So free level up and tier 2. Let's increase the damage of that second attack. 2 full damage attacks. And he's getting Paragon. Now he will have a motivating aura around him. Paragon's presence. And I chose Empowering Presence. Empowering Presence. Which we will have to add. Empowering Presence. And he gets a second attack, Fear. You know, I thought it was fitting using his intimidating nature to give the heroes pause. Even if it's not his main focus, just throwing in 1 ability. And yes. So another level up. And he gets Bolstered Weapon for more damage. And statistically superior. Yeah. Gaining more stat points so that he can keep up those mental stats. If we take a look now, you see Charisma and Instinct are kind of not keeping up. So giving him this stat boost allows him to keep his mental capabilities flowing so he can use all of his leader stuff effectively. So yes. And save. Now grenade time. Now high level boss, he's getting a bit more serious. Getting some military grade equipment. And yes, that was the grenade. We've done with the abilities for this level. Next level, 9, which means a new tier. So let's increase the attack power. Go for leader 2. Leader. Marking target. Now he can. Now people he shoots at are easier targets for his goons. And there's nothing else at level 9, so leveling up. Revolver hero. Going for that gun. Specialization. Now he gets a free attack in the first start of combat, right? So, Han Solo type, right? He shoots first. So, and we also get bleed attack, right? A bit of an intimidation attack, making you bleed. Just giving you a bit more of combat utility. And we have, right, level up twice. New tier, so increasing the attack power. And what do we got? Paragon 2. So let's go for Paragon. Presence. Now his he will permanently have the chosen presence without having to activate it, without it counting towards his buff limit, which means he can have a second presence active. Let's go with present. Let's go with the one that increases the hit chance. You know, empowering presence increases the attack damage of people, and the other presence, their attack rolls. Ergo, his goons become offensively far more dangerous when he's around. So it was, I think, focusing presence. Yes. Here we go. Yes, we've got everything we need. So, level up. Ooh, I made a mistake here in the notes. Good thing that I caught that. We just need to move great precision down one level, but everything will be fine. So, and save. Mental wrath, fear. Right, there we go. And yes. Well, and now the final level, increase and final tier, increasing the attack power, and again going with statistically first class. There we go. So now he gets a lot more skill points to put on. Save build, export collection. There we go. We've got the stat block of another creature ready to go. And now for the items. He doesn't have any natural items, so let's just go full. So he's got a pistol as his main weapon. He's also got a dagger as a backup melee weapon if the enemy gets too close. And he's wearing clothes. You know, a nice suit. And equipment like all creatures. There we go. So what kind of upgrades are we giving him? I think I'll give his weapon improved weapon for extra damage. If it was written correctly. Improved weapon. And maybe a tiny bit of precise. And for dagger, I think I got the other way around. Precise and improved weapon as the rarer upgrade. Close. And I mean, I guess a good silk suit gives you a bit of protection against getting cut, right? So maybe we can make like extra armor and lighter armor. And finally, equipment. Let's keep it simple. Yeah. I think I'll go with a mix of accelerator and vitality boost. There we go. So, for the weapons, the relation of 2-1, 2-1. For clothes, 1-1, and equipment also 1-1. Generate. There we go. And now we've got the weapons. Sure. I noticed I forgot to fill up the robot trooper. So let's do that quickly before we move on to the next creature mob boss. So, robot trooper complexity, I think I will go with 1. They basically just move around and shoot. Good for beginners. Genre-wise, let's... what should I say? But I would need to... let's just separate it. So, let's see. Cartoon? Cosmic horror, not really. Cyberpunk. I mean, barely. It's not very cyberpunky, but it is a bit cyberpunky, so let's add cyberpunk. Then fantasy, definitely not. Historical, also not. Horror, no. Modern, no. Noir. Post-apocalypse. Yes, let's go with post-apocalypse. There's always some guy in a basement building killer robots in the post-apocalypse. Prehistoric, no. Sci-fi, definitely. That's the clearest category for them. Steampunk, no, but superheroes, you know, classic robotic alien invasion. Yes, that makes it. So they are a normal, fighter creature, material, mechanical, normal. Sorry, it's medium-sized. Medium-sized. And what was the primary stat again? Like, really, I still got him here. So that was dexterity and intelligence. Okay. Dexterity, intelligent. Because robots are more intelligence-driven than instinct-driven, right? And now for a mob boss, he's a bit more complicated, relying on support. So let's go with complexity 3. Not beginner-friendly. And cartoon? Let's go with cartoon. Cartoon itself is a very flexible genre after all. And cartoon, cosmic horror, cyberpunk, yes, a gang boss. Fantasy, no, he has a gun. Like, come on, man. Historical, in a sense, like if you go to the probation time and so on, like he would fit right in, even if it's not like medieval history. So modern also fits. Noir, definitely. He's a very noir type boss. Post-apocalypse. Not really. Prehistoric, definitely not. Sci-fi. I mean, there are criminals in a sci-fi setting, right? And if you're playing like in a spellbook game, yeah, let's go with sci-fi. Steampunk. Yes. There are criminals in steampunk. Let's go with steampunk. Superheroes, definitely. Classic, early on boss battles. Urban fantasy. I guess to a certain degree, yes. And Wild West? I think so, yeah. I mean, maybe it wouldn't be a pistol or a revolver, but yeah, let's go with Wild West. He's elite, fighter, biological, humanoid, and what kind of primary set did we choose again? It was intelligence, dexterity. Yeah, medium, intelligence, dexterity, intelligence. Bingo. All right, let's drink. And how about we continue with the next creature? I think one I wanted to add for a long time is the living scarecrow. Let's just double check that I did not already add it. Scare. None. On the commander. So, living scarecrow time. Woo! Let's make a new creature. Living scarecrow. You know, give those animated creatures a bit of love, right? Speaking of animated creatures, maybe I have a template. In the guides, in the GM guide, there are some creature templates. Maybe there's something I can use, but I don't think so. Animated metal stone. No, that's definitely not fitting. But let's download it anyway. So we have... Yes. Even though I have to change a few things up, it will still contain the basics for an animated creature. So let's add that. Download. Download. So, living scarecrow. Delete current creature. Animated scarecrow. So let's reload because of the developer tools. They don't reset if you change the creature. And since it's just developer tools, I don't want to put in the time for this minor quality of life feature. So, animated dead matter. You're immune to bleeding. When your vitality drops below 1, you do not become restrained until the end of your next turn. Yes. No weak point. Critical hits. No additional damage. Maybe. Natural armor. Ray. That makes sense. I mean, if we get the scarecrow like claws or something. Yes. I think this will work. Let's go with light. And do we want to give him... I think a sickle might be thematically more fitting. Or do we want to go full on scythe? Now let's go sickle. Or do I have anything that implies 35 powerful? Nope. So I can take whatever weapon I want. Yeah, let's go with sickle. This way he can still grab somebody, drag them off while attacking. So sickle. There we go. All right. Let's see. No languages, no maintenance. Status immunity, frightened, stun. Slowpoke, hard skin. Yeah, I think we can remove the hard skin. Maybe make him a bit quicker. Stat reduction. I think I'm going to remove the no weak point part. Because there's stuff you can cut off for him to fall apart more quickly. So, let's remove that. No weak spot. Let's remove... hard skin, and with that I think I can. We've got 4 in total. What do we increase? Skill reduction. Yeah, it will be a barely sentient creature, so I think skill reduction makes sense. I don't want him to be too slow. So do I remove it completely? Maybe remove stat. No. Slowpoke or slow dodge? I think I go with Slowpoke. Completely remove that one. Slowpoke. Since this is not like a metal construct, he's supposed to be significantly more agile, faster than an iron golem. Wait, where do I have? Oh, hey? I thought I might have had remove. Oh, wait. This. Let me just make sure that. Did I? I think I made a mistake. It's late. Okay, let's add Slowpoke again. Slowpoke. Add Slowpoke. And should we remove animated dead matter? Let's see. Does not require food, air, water, sleep. That makes sense. I guess I could remove, but no, I want his. And no, let's keep it like that. Stat reduction, skill reduction. Maybe maybe making him immune to or remove animated dead matter. But I think it's fitting, right? Especially since this is supposed to be more like a horror creature. Let's see, maybe we can find another trait that's more fitting. Oh, well, I mean, it is. Yeah, okay, let's add one Slowpoke. Negative traits. Let's see. And not for vehicles. Allergy. Cool. Oh, yeah, right. I forgot. There's still. First of all, size category medium. Right. But also. This stuff. Vulnerabilities and so on. I can. First of all, make it resistant to poison because it is made of hay. Hay is organic matter. Therefore, it is that organic matter, but it can still deal biological damage. He's definitely vulnerable to heat, not resistant. Okay, so let's say maybe resistant to cold. And vulnerable to shock? I mean, he is flammable, but straw is not like a good conductor, right? Especially if it's dry. Let's go with neutral on that one. But maybe. So how did it change up now? We are at -3. Alright. Which means I can do something. Maybe one less Slowpoke. And one stat reduction. Voila! No compromises. Excellent. So, primary stat. I think I'm going with will. I think I like it. Dexterity, since he's using a sickle. And I guess instinct is a evasion stat. Show developer tools. And yes, will. He will not yield, he will go after you and he will kill you. So yeah. And dexterity for the sickle, secondary stat. And instinct, evasion stat. What do I do with the rest? Think weak strength. Maybe. I mean, he is made out of straw. That doesn't exactly scream constitution, so let's go with low. Let's just go with low charisma and spread out the stats between strength, constitution, intelligence, and charisma. None of them really scream I have something in it, but also doesn't scream like I have nothing in it, right? Stat-wise, perseverance, going all out. Then menace, definitely. I think I also have... I don't have anything. But yeah, frightful skill I think requires menace, so be taking that. What else makes sense? Animal handling? I mean, not really. It's not like he's good at handling animals. He's good at keeping animals away. So no animal handling. Let's see what else makes sense. He won't have that many skill points since he has skill point reduction twice. But let's see. Maybe we'll add one more. 4 stealth. Stealth makes sense, right? Just pretending to... Oh wait, yes, that make a lesser talent. What is it called? False appearance, I think. Oh, false. Sorry. False appearance. On the chosen operator, if you do not move. Yeah. So, if he's not moving, he just looks like a normal scarecrow. So let's go with that. Normal scarecrow. But yeah, that means we need an extra lesser talent. False appearance. So maybe I'll make him vulnerable to shock damage. Is it? Or maybe I'm making him vulnerable to holy damage, since he's a bit of an unholy construct. Oh. Is anybody there who wants to give an opinion? No? Okay. Shock. He is flammable, and shock damage can make you burn easily. Alright, I'll give him shock vulnerability. That way, 0 trait points. Excellent. So, let's go with the rest being... frightful... Right? Frightful skill. You get access to the apply fright action, which allows you to give a target within 1 meter of you that is of the same size, the frightened status effect, till the end of your next turn. Yeah, menace or presence check, so that's why we need a high presence. And also Dirty Fighter, so he can apply it more quickly. There we go. Yes. Stats wise looks good. Maybe let's go with presuming 90%, so that menace is prioritized. And ability-wise, he gets fear. There we go. Here, right here, language is none, makes sense. Weapon, simple, medieval. Let's go with unearthly. Unearthly. So he can use stuff like cursed symbols and the like. Armor, light. Medium. heavy. And that means we've got it. All right, yes. Time to level up. 1, 2, 3. Path of attack. Let's go with 1. Suck! 1 deadly swipe. 1 attack. Extra damage. And add powerful. So he can make... So he can frighten you more easily. Also repel animals, since you know he's a scarecrow. Oh, repel creature. What? Repel. Repel? Oh, is this? Repel creature. Choose 1 creature type. Animal. And now they run away from him easily. So we get the abilities, we got the features, 1, 2, 3. Extra attack damage. And he gets controller. Controller. That means if he frightens you, you slow down. So you're terrified of him. Can barely run. I like him. He would be great for a horror one-shot. Well, yeah, let's continue with repel. Yeah, the next mental aura, right? So just standing near him will. Wait, mental aura. And what the hell? Or is this called fright aura? Let's just look for aura. How is it called? One panel, physical aura, reality, stunning or exhausting. Huh? It's like kick aura, mystic aura here. Oh, mental presence. Really? Oh, blinding presence. Okay. I thought it was called aura. So, frightened. Now everything within 5 meters of it will be frightened when, not automatically, they get a will defense roll. But yes, now he's a perpetual fear machine. And remember, if he hits... Wait, oh no, right. That doesn't count as hitting you with a control ability. Ooh, I just noticed some funny interaction. Weighted control allows you to either speed up a creature or slow it down if you hit it with a control ability. And when you use mental presence, you're hitting yourself with a control ability, which means it will speed up the this living scarecrow. Ooh, I like it. Okay, let's level it up. Extra attack power. He gets Fright Expert. Right, Expert. Now his frightening status effect that he gives are way more dangerous. Now when you fail your save against being frightened while being frightened, instead of choosing to be able to stay put or move away, you have to move away as quickly as possible. And the most dangerous part is you will even go into obvious dangerous areas. Jump off a cliff, jump into lava, because you're that frightened. You need to get away no matter the cost. So it has been added. And the ability repel creature type, greater repel creature. Now we'll choose biological, and he can frighten every biological creature, not just animals. Yeah. I'm wondering if the chat is working. I'm not seeing any new messages. Let's take a look, shall we? If maybe OBS isn't working. And nope. I think it's working. Just nobody's writing any chat messages. All by myself. I'm all by myself. Okay, but yes, we gave him the feature, we gave him the ability, and so let's continue leveling him up. Even more attack power. Now he gets the first expert feature, which most importantly allows him to increase the maximum skill level he can. Oh no. Skill points started to I didn't have had enough skill chosen. I should have chosen one more. I'll fix it later. Thankfully I can edit the JSON itself. So we will need another skill. Which one makes sense? Quick fingers, presence, improvisation, intuition, luck, perception. I think go with quick fingers. Oh wait, no, I mean give it a lower priority. Apply. Oh yeah, right. I'm removing these two. Apply priority now. There we go. This should prevent him from overflowing again. And right, we've got the feature, but we don't have the ability. So, mental wrath, the ultimate fear area of effect fear ability. And yes, time to level up for the final level, giving him psychic wrath. You know, he's just so scary. Wait, psychic. He's so scary that it's actually starting to deal psychological damage to you. And feature-wise, he'll get the next controller feature. Controller. Battlefield optimization. Now he can reduce your defense roll if he hits you with a control ability, making you even more vulnerable to his fear effects. But yeah, level 15 is pretty high after all. And oh yeah, right, increase weapon attack damage. Save, export build, open it up. Now we'll have to edit the skill levels. Let's see. Let's go to the first one. Yeah. And let's see what's. This is the last one, right? So, okay. It's 2 before the last one. So this becomes 0 and 2 before the last one. Oh wait, was it? Yeah. So here 1. Then we turn U into 0. And we turn... Yeah, right, it's flowing right here. So that's the one, right? So... And over here, you become 0. And you become 1. And last one, double overflow. So we turn this one into 2. Here we go. All fixed up. Thankfully, it was just a minor error that was easily fixed. And now for his weapons. Inventory. We give him the sickle. I think I chose light armor, right? Light armor, yes. Did I get a... Oh, sorry. Yes. Sorry. Just got... Oh yeah, right. Inventory. Where was I? Sickle, light armor. Light armor. And equipment. Not much else. So for the sickle, I think let's go for a balance. Focus on being precise, but with a bit of extra damage on the side. Improved. Improved weapon. And light armor. Yeah, I think I'm going to make a mix of extra armor and lighter armor. Since he is still like a material creature, right? And I don't think he should be that agile. Equipment-wise, I think I'm going with willpower boost, so he can spam his fear abilities. So alright, let's go with 2, 1, 1, 1, and 1. And we've got the items. And Excel sheet. There we go. So let's... Oh yeah, I forgot to fill this up. They are all new creatures. They are all made by me. And roll-wise, the trooper is pretty much just ranged and combatant and nothing else really. Then the mob boss is ranged with a combination of support and the living scarecrow is melee and control using his sphere features. There we go. And living scarecrow. Wait a second. Okay, yeah, sorry. Let's go with complexity 2, since the whole fear effect comes in. And yes, what kind of settings make sense? Cartoon? Yeah, I think cartoon makes sense. I mean, not exactly. Yeah, what happened? There we go. Cosmic horror, not really acceptable. Fantasy, yes. Historical horror, definitely. Modern noir, post-apocalyptic, sci-fi, steampunk, superheroes. I think let's go with superheroes and urban. A lot of stuff fits into superhero. The genre itself is so diverse that I think it's the genre which has the most creatures currently, just because so many stuff fits in there. Oh wait, that's not supposed to be white. I mean yellow. Yeah, there we go. Let's see the statistics. Type. No, category size. I think yeah, right here it is. Superheroes. I guess it's not the most urban fantasy. Yeah, fantasy has the most. No, fantasy is my favorite type of genre. That's why I prioritize, right? And a lot of stuff that fits into fantasy also fits into urban fantasy. So I guess that means superheroes as is third place when it comes to creatures available. So living scarecrow is a normal creature. He's a fighter. He's material. Animated. Animated, there we go. Medium with will, dexterity, and instinct as his stats. There we go. Living scarecrow. And yes. How about... Yeah, I want to add the hag. She's been sitting in here for a while now. Huh? Wait. Leecher. I thought it was leader. And I thought, why the heck is the hag a leader? but no, leecher. Yeah, that makes way more sense. You know, draining your life force with evil magic. So, yes. Huh. I just realized... Shouldn't there be more abilities in here? The hag is an elite creature, right? So let's go. Do elites really start with one ability? Oh yeah, right. Even as a caster, they start with one ability at level 0. Okay, never mind then. It is indeed correct. So let's do the hag. She will probably take a bit longer. Since, you know, look at all these abilities. Huh? Wait a second. Oh, she's a hybrid, not a full caster. Interesting. Oh well, it should be enough anyway. So, let's go with hag. And I think... Oh yeah, right, the whole... priority system needing to be reset. Here we go. It's show developer tools. Let's go with elite, hybrid. Should I go with a mystical, or maybe even sprite? I guess it depends on how you see the hag, right? Mystical or sprite? Mystical or sprite? I think I'm going with sprite, you know, since it's... And now I remember, I do think I have a template for Fey creatures. Right? Sprite? Fey. Yes, let's do that. Import. Fey. So let's delete the hag and go. Let's see if those choices make sense. Hag. Features. More narrative momentum. My only weakness, cold iron. Yes, and vulnerabilities being chemical curse. I think curse, it makes more sense maybe switching out curse and holy resistance, since she's a vile creature, right? Also poison doesn't make... Yeah, I guess this Fey stat block is more nature-y type of face, where something like poison resistance vulnerability makes more sense. So how about we remove that, but we need to add something. Burn the witch. Yeah, and chemical because, you know, I'm melting. So now we should be at 0, yes. And more narrative momentum is definitely fitting, as she is going into protagonist with all of her weird types of magic. Okay. Maybe we go with Swamp Hag, so that I have more room for the future. Yeah, Swamp Hag. Primary stat charisma? I think that makes sense. But maybe let's go with will as her secondary stat, making her more creepy. So, yes. Primary stat charisma, secondary stat will. I think she'll be very intelligent. Lowers on the strength side and dexterity side and constitution side. There you go, like 50% for instinct. Yes, this makes sense. And for skills, supernatural, definitely 100%. What else makes sense? Deception, of course. Deception makes a lot of sense. Art, athletics, computers, animal handling, disguising. Yeah, I think the classic disguising, which let's give her at least a bit of disguising features. Hearing, first aid, intuition. Yes, I think good intuition makes sense. And good luck since she manipulates her faith. Let's go with a little bit of medicine and natural science, since she knows the nature around here and how to brew all sorts of elixirs. And yes, let's keep it at that. How about we apply that? And did we even get anything in medicine? I guess so, yeah. Okay, right over here. Weapon proficiencies. Let's go with simple. Or should I go with unearthly or tech? I know tech sounds weird for those who don't know the context, but tech also includes magical weapons, wands and such. Unearthly are more like symbols. But yeah, I think there's something used like a cursed hat to do. Yeah, let's go with unearthly. Or tech, because she does deal a lot of poison damage, right? So great. It's all about the poison damage. But maybe that's why she needs a weapon that does not deal poison, right? I don't want to remove the simple because I want her to have a sickle, you know, as a backup melee weapon. Who cares? Tech and unearthly. Just both of them are too fitting. Light and medium. And, right, ability. Oh, did I not change her to... Oh, yeah, elite. Hybrid, sprite, medium, yeah. So, she's getting elemental touch, poison. Poison. And feature path of damage. So she can spam that poison touch as much as she likes. Elemental touch. Poison. Alright. First level is done. Let's go with Leecher. That's not how Leecher. There we go. Now, Leecher specializes in pulling a life force out of the enemy and healing yourself or your allies. In this case, mostly herself. So we get invisibility. Or full on. Oh, I just wrote invisibility. Yeah, it's lesser invisibility. And poison projectile. And leech seed. There we go. Ha. I think there's a problem with... I think I know what the problem is. If we go to sub-archetypes... yes, let's look at the Leecher. No, the... huh? Oh, Leecher, like this. Yes. If we look at the Leecher... Trigger Seed and... ability maximum plus... Why is it... Oh, I'm still at fighter, aren't I? No, turned into a hybrid. Alright. I'm an idiot. Caster gets 2 on each level. So, yeah. I was wondering why I made her into a hybrid and not a caster. The truth is, she was a caster all along. I'm an idiot. Okay, we got all the abilities. We got the features. Level up. New abilities. Alter appearance. Alter appearance. Now she can pretend. Or was it illusionary? Appearance. Appearance to attack. Illusionary appearance, yes. That should be it. And poison. Ooh, I forgot to... I have to fix that later. So. Illusionary appearance, yes. And poison eruption, which is a poison cloud that can cast upon the enemy that stays for a longer period of time. Features. Oh yeah, right. I'm done with the level up. Now she gets the first protagonist feature. The idea behind making her into a protagonist is because a hack is supposed to have weird, unpredictable magic, and you can represent that really well with cinematic actions. Get creative as the game master. That's why you're getting protagonists who specializes in cinematic actions. So, yes, and ability-wise, Elemental Curse. In case you're immunoresistant to poison damage. No, sorry, Elemental Bane was the one I was thinking about. Never mind. But yeah, Taint. Cursing you. So we got the abilities, we got the features. Level up. And now she's getting expert. Father's extra expert. Skill points and being better at her skills. More knowledgeable, better with their cinematic stuff. Does she? Oh yeah, she did get a bit of natural science. So on. Maybe I should have given her analysis. But whatever. I mean, she has intuition. That should be good enough. And yeah. Features. Abilities. Right. Where's Smoke Grenade? She's gone. Poof. Smoke. Smoke Grenade. Yay. And the second one, well, Supernatural Vision. Now she can see your magic. What was it? Yeah. Supernatural Vision within 25 meters for 10 minutes. And yeah, we've got the abilities, we got the features. Level up. And she gets Omen. I can see the future. I mean, roughly, but life vision. Now she can see your life force. Ooh. And level up. Features, we get the next protagonist. Protag. Now cinematic actions cost less narrative momentum. And we get illusion and illusionary death. John. Illusionary death. Yeah. Basically you can fake your death. Very good at, getting away. And she's supposed to be slippery, right? She's a hack, forbidden magic, being able to disguise herself, become invisible, offering dark deals, and all that stuff. Alright. Level up and expert, which means more, being better at skills, ergo better at cinematic actions. Expert and very reliable. Now she cannot roll lower than a 3 with her skill checks, if she has at least 3 in that skill. Okay, then her new abilities are Curse Bolt. Oh, she gets a bit of curse damage. Curse Bolt is not mystical. All right. I'm not right. Mystical Bolt. I'm just gonna Mystic Bolt. I could have forgotten that. And choosing Curse. And the other ability was Poison Explosion. Oh yeah, right. It's Elemental Explosion, and you have to choose the poison damage type. Elemental Explosion. No, poisoning you all at once. We're nasty brews. Leveling up. And lethal injection. Right, don't get too close to her, or she will poison you with lethal. Huh? Or let's just go with injection. Yeah, lethal injection. Melee attack and a lot of poison, and more importantly 6 stacks of poisoned. Even if the initial hit doesn't kill you, you will die over time. I just realized something. Lethal injection does not have a time limit. It's supposed to only last 5 turns. Oh boy. Let's fix that, shall we? Yes, book. And injection. Lethal injection. And the target gains 6 stacks of poison. 4, 5 rounds. On a hit. There we go. I mean, infinite poison, that would be really nasty. Oh boy, like really nasty. And Dreamwalker. Now you're not even safe in your sleep. She can infiltrate your dreams. Alright, level up. And we get Summon Flying Mount. You know, her flying broom. One flying mount. And greater invisibility, even harder to detect. Nothing short of Omega Vision can see you with when you have great invisibility. And she gets protagonist. The next one. Protag. Heroic momentum. If she fails, she gets all that narrative momentum back. Doesn't cost her a thing. Which, to be honest, she will fail rarely, considering all of the expert levels we have. And oh yeah, more narrative momentum for her. Narrative momentum, it was chosen by fate. Yes. making her quite dangerous. And she gets Great Illusion. That's a lot of abilities. Good that Creature Search Engine sorts by category by now. Illusion. And the other one is Unstable Venom, which gives you a random status effect. Yay! Okay, save level. We get Mystic Multi-Bolt, or it says Multi-Mystic Bolt. Multi-Mystic Bolt. Curse. And Poison Ray. Alright, it's Elemental Ray and you have to pick Poison. I keep forgetting that. Elemental Ray. Poison. And we save and we go to features and we're getting Protagonist 4. Protagonist 4 makes it easier to make cooperative cinematic actions. If she has some minions that she maybe transforms or stuff like that, right? Which, you know, it's funny to have the hack with features that are called Time to be a Hero, Heroic Momentum, the hero has arrived. No, the heroes have arrived. But that's why the rule said that you should ignore the name of the features if they don't fit the flavor you're going for. So, and you are getting Life Drain. Life. Oh, wait, Life. With F. Drain. And Polymorph. Turning you into a harmless little creature that she can put in her calm. Witch's Brew. So, safe. Now she gets few more stat-oriented, powerful stat-oriented feature to not make it too hard to run her while she's at high levels. Will to act, not will act. And mind reading. Is it called mind read? Mind reading, indeed. And Omega Vision. You won't escape her eyes. She can see you. Omega Vision. And yeah. That's a level up. 2 more levels. Phantom World is creepy. And basically, you trap somebody pretty much indefinitely in an illusionary world. And if they don't succeed on the defense roll, they don't realize that it's all fake. It's a reason why it's a tier 5 ability. Permanent illusion. Greater permanent illusion. Tier 5, right? And yes, that's it. So let's go. Last level, control weather and control creature. You really don't want to deal with this kind of hack. You just can change the weather, make it gloomy, and straight up mind control you. Creature. And she even has... Usually creatures don't get the tier 5 feature of a subclass. But the hack is an exception, which makes her cinematic actions even cheaper, just costing 1. For context, she has 35 narrative momentum. That means 35 cinematic actions in a day. Oh boy. Why is it that high? Yeah, probably super high charisma plus super high luck. combined with favored by... Yeah, it makes sense. But it's really high. Did I save it already? No, I did not. Save. Boom! This one took longer. Yeah, casters usually take a bit longer. Well, thankfully, the items shouldn't be any harder to make. So, I mean, than that of a normal creature. Let's go. What kind of items do we want to give her? Maybe a symbol for... Oh, wait. Symbol for curse damage and... Blade in energy blade, which is in fact a poison dagger. Poisoned dagger. And symbol is curse. Should I say like cursed dark wand. Yeah, let's go with dark wand. Oh yeah, and she let's give her clothes. Otherwise that would be horrifying. Clothes and equipment. I think for equipment I'm giving her a mix between willpower boost and narrative momentum boost. And for... I mean... let's just go with improved weapon. It's not like she's really going to be using them anyway. And close. Let's go with a mix of defense matrix and lighter armor to make it harder to hit with spells. We've got both. We got both. Yes. So yeah, 1/1 close is 1/1. Generate those items. Here we go. And wait, didn't I? Oh yeah, right, I had to fix leech seed. Almost forgot that. Let's just add the items very quickly. And... no. Save. Let's take a look. This is the swamp pack, yes. And it was an ability. Right. We're looking... Huh? Didn't I? Or was it something I had to fix with a living? I had to fix something. What was it? Or did I catch... Huh. Maybe I caught it early enough. Never mind then. Yeah, because... wait, no, these are traits. What am I doing? We need abilities. Poison. Which is... abilities, there we go. 777. Is... yes, here. We're missing poison. Sun. There we go. And the problem is fixed. Oh, that's not the creature's Excel. This is the creature Excel. Here we go. Let's fill out the rest quickly. And I think I'll stop the stream afterwards. I do have a game in 1 hour after all. And, you know, want to get ready for that one. The hack is a controller, utility, a bit of an ability general. Yeah, let's go damage ability also. And not really a crafter. And complexity, let's go with 3 because you gotta be creative, so not for beginners. When it comes to setting, let's take a look. Cartoon, yes. I think cosmic horror to a certain degree, right? A weird lady in the swamp who knows more than she should. Really leaning into that creepy magic vibe. Fantasy, definitely. Horror, yeah, horror also is fitting. Modern noir, post-apocalypse, prehistoric sci-fi, steampunk. Urban fantasy, yeah. There we go. She is an elite caster. Spirit. Sprite. We can use a bit more sprites anyway. Medium. Charisma. Will. Charisma. Oh yeah, and we need to swamp. Hack. Not. Yeah. Hack. There we go. Alrighty then. I think that's it for the stream today. Thank you everybody who joined or is watching in the future. I'm going to try to turn this into a weekly thing. We'll see how that turns out. See you around, everybody. Bye.